My dear friends, every new day is a gift from the Almighty, a fresh canvas on which you can paint the masterpiece of your life. As you rise in the morning, remind yourself that you are fearfully and wonderfully made, designed with purpose and destined for greatness. From the very moment your eyes open, let these words echo in your heart. I am loved, I am chosen, and I am equipped for the day ahead. Even when the weight of yesterday's struggles still lingers and the challenges of today seem daunting, know that you have been created with divine intention, and every breath you take is a testament to the immeasurable love that surrounds you. In the quiet of the early morning, when the world is still and your mind is most receptive, take a moment to affirm your identity in truth. You are not defined by the mistakes of your past or the trials that have tried to break you. Rather, you are defined by the love and grace of the one who fashioned you. Let your thoughts be filled with the knowledge that you are more than the sum of your experiences. Every setback, every heartbreak, and every moment of disappointment has prepared you for the purpose that lies ahead. This is a new beginning, a time to cast aside the chains of regret and embrace the abundant blessings that await you. Imagine yourself stepping into the light of a new day with every step forward infused with hope and determination. As you speak these truths to yourself, allow the warmth of divine assurance to fill you, dispelling any lingering doubts or fears. Remind yourself that you are not alone on this journey. The Creator, who knows every detail of your life, walks with you every step of the way. In moments of uncertainty, when your heart trembles with apprehension, recall the promise that you are held in everlasting arms, a promise that offers refuge and strength in times of trouble. Let this truth be the foundation upon which you build your day. Your worth is not measured by the opinions of others or by the fleeting successes of this world. It is anchored in the eternal love of the one who made you, who sees your potential even when you cannot. Each morning, as you affirm your worth, declare that you are capable, resilient, and destined for extraordinary things. Let the reality of your divine purpose empower you to rise above, even when obstacles appear insurmountable. Remember that they are but stepping stones toward the greatness that awaits you. In every trial, there is an opportunity for growth, and every moment of struggle is a lesson that prepares you for the triumphs ahead. Take time to meditate on these affirmations, allowing them to permeate your mind and soul. As you commit these truths to memory, you will find that they begin to shape your perspective, turning doubt into confidence and fear into courage. Embrace the discipline of a positive thought life, for it is in the renewal of your mind that you will find the strength to face each day with joy and determination. Your morning declarations are not mere words. They are the seeds of transformation that, when nurtured, will blossom into a life marked by purpose and peace. In the stillness of the dawn, when the world is hushed and the only sound is your heartbeat, remember that each day is a fresh start. The past does not dictate your future, and every morning is an opportunity to rewrite your story. Allow yourself to be filled with gratitude for the gift of life, and let the promise of a new beginning fill you with hope. Today, choose to walk in the confidence that comes from knowing you are divinely appointed, that you have been created for a purpose, and that no challenge is too great for the one who has empowered you. Embrace this truth and let it be the light that guides you throughout the day, leading you ever closer to the abundant life that awaits. My dear friends, there comes a time when the loyalty you offer so freely is met with betrayal, and the heart you so willingly open is left shattered. You have given your trust without reservation, only to find that sometimes the very people you hold dear misuse that loyalty for their own gain. The pain of such betrayal can be overwhelming, leaving you questioning your worth and wondering if your capacity to love so deeply was a mistake. It is natural to feel anger, disappointment, and sorrow when your loyalty is taken for granted, as if the very essence of who you are is being undermined. But in these moments, remember that your loyalty is a precious gift, a reflection of the depth of your character, and its misuse by others does not diminish its inherent value. Rather, it is a call to discernment and growth, urging you to learn valuable lessons about whom to trust and how to safeguard your heart without shutting out love entirely. When you experience such hurt, it is important not to let bitterness take root in your soul. Instead, use this pain as an opportunity for introspection and healing. The wounds inflicted by betrayal, though deep, are not meant to define you. They serve as the very crucible through which your spirit is refined, molding you into a stronger, wiser person. In every tear you shed, there is a lesson in resilience and in the transformative power of forgiveness. Forgiveness in this context is not about condoning the wrong that was done to you, but about liberating yourself from the chains of resentment. By choosing to forgive, you reclaim your power and open your heart to the healing grace that only divine love can offer. Reflect on the truth that the misdeeds of others will not go unaddressed. While it may seem that those who have exploited your loyalty are prospering in the short term, know that every act of betrayal is recorded in the eternal ledger, and that divine justice is a certainty. There is a promise that in due season, the wrongdoers will face the consequences of their actions. This is not a call to seek revenge, but an assurance that the scales of justice will eventually balance. In the meantime, let your focus remain on your own journey of growth and healing, trusting that every challenge you overcome is building the character needed to fulfill your destiny. Take this time to re-examine the relationships in your life and consider what you have learned from each experience. The misused loyalty may have been painful, yet it also reveals the importance of setting healthy boundaries and cultivating wisdom in whom you trust. Your journey is not defined by the hurt you have suffered, but by the strength you muster to move forward. Each setback is an opportunity to realign your priorities, to invest in your personal growth, and to deepen your reliance on the divine guidance that sustains you. In the quiet moments of reflection, allow yourself to be filled with gratitude for the lessons learned, knowing that every scar is a reminder of your resilience and every healed wound is a step toward a more purposeful life. Embrace the idea that your loyalty is not a liability but a testament to your generous spirit and your capacity to love unconditionally. Let the misuse of your loyalty by others serve as a catalyst for your own transformation, a call to refine your heart and to walk with greater wisdom and courage. Even though the pain may linger, it is not the final word on who you are. Instead, let it propel you to rise above the hurt, to pursue a future filled with hope, joy, and renewed purpose. Trust that as you heal and grow, you will not only reclaim your strength, but also inspire others to overcome their own trials. In every moment of adversity, there is an opportunity to shine brighter, to demonstrate that true loyalty, when coupled with wisdom and resilience, is an enduring treasure that can transform pain into power. My dear friends, as you journey through life, there are moments when fear and doubt seep into your heart, challenging the very foundation of your faith. When you feel that the weight of uncertainty becomes unbearable and the enemy's whispers of inadequacy grow louder, remember that these trials are not meant to define you, but to refine you. In those moments, you might question your worth, wonder if you'll ever overcome the obstacles that stand in your way, or even feel paralyzed by the thought of facing another day. It's natural to feel overwhelmed when the shadows of past failures and the uncertainties of the future collide, casting a dark cloud over your hopes. Yet, within you lies a power that transcends these fears, a divine strength that has been bestowed upon you so that you may rise above the challenges and walk in victory. Imagine the times when you hesitated to take a step forward because fear gripped your heart, when the possibility of failure seemed too daunting to risk, and the worries about what might go wrong drowned out the promise of what could be. These moments can leave you feeling isolated and uncertain, as if you are caught in a battle between the fading light of hope and the overpowering darkness of doubt. But let this be a reminder that your struggles are not a reflection of your inadequacy. Rather, they are opportunities for growth and spiritual transformation. Every trial you face is a stepping stone, a necessary part of a journey that is intricately designed by a loving Creator who sees the potential within you, even when you cannot. When fear attempts to cloud your mind, remember that you are not alone in this battle. You have been equipped with the gift of faith, a gift that empowers you to overcome the limitations of human understanding. By anchoring yourself in the truths of God's Word, you can dispel the lies that fear seeks to implant in your heart. In those quiet moments of reflection and prayer, when the noise of the world fades away, Allow the promises of divine strength and hope to wash over you. Let the assurance of a love that never fails renew your spirit, reminding you that you are cherished and destined for greatness. The journey to overcoming fear is not an easy one. It is marked by moments of vulnerability and the courage to confront the very doubts that seek to hold you back. But with each step you take in faith, you are actively choosing to rise above the negative influences that try to keep you in a state of paralysis. Embrace the idea that every challenge, every setback, and every moment of hesitation is an invitation to grow, to learn, and to become more resilient. Instead of allowing fear to dictate the terms of your life, let it serve as a catalyst that propels you toward a future filled with promise and possibility. Your strength is not measured by the absence of fear, but by your ability to trust in the power that lies within you, a power that comes from a love that is unchanging and a grace that is sufficient for every need. As you continue to walk this path, remember that the obstacles you face are but temporary hindrances designed to shape you into the person you are meant to become. With every challenge conquered, you build a legacy of resilience and inspire others to find the courage to overcome their own battles. So, as you stand at the crossroads of fear and faith, choose to let the light of hope guide your steps. Let every moment of doubt be transformed by the power of divine assurance, and allow your life to be a testament to the unwavering strength that arises when you trust in a higher purpose. Embrace the journey ahead with a heart full of courage, knowing that with each day that dawns, you are moving closer to the fullness of the abundant life that awaits you. My dear friends, there are moments in life when the weight of uncertainty and the burdens of our daily struggles seem to press down upon us so heavily that the very air around us feels thick with discouragement. In these instances, when you find yourself questioning the path you're on and wondering if there is any light at the end of the tunnel, remember that you are not alone in your journey. Life can be overwhelming, and the challenges you face may at times seem insurmountable. It is in these very moments that you are being gently refined and prepared for a greater purpose. Every trial, every setback is not a sign of your failure, but an invitation to lean more fully into the strength and guidance that has been promised to you. When you wake each day and the worries of yesterday still linger like shadows, it is natural to feel disheartened and even to question your worth. You may ask yourself, how can I possibly move forward when the challenges keep mounting? Yet within you lies a resilience that has been instilled by a love far greater than any pain you may endure. In the quiet moments of your heart, where doubts tend to creep in, let yourself remember that every hardship you face is an opportunity to grow. The difficulties are not meant to break you, but to build you up, forging within you a spirit of perseverance and a mind attuned to the hope that lies beyond the present struggle. There is an undeniable truth that those who are faced with trials are not abandoned by the one who cares deeply for you. Even when circumstances seem bleak and the future uncertain, a steadfast presence is there to uplift you and guide you. In those moments when your strength is failing and you feel overwhelmed by the enormity of your challenges, know that a source of power far greater than any human limitation is working on your behalf. This divine assistance does not merely promise relief, it assures you that every tear, every burden, and every trial is part of a larger tapestry that is being woven with purpose and precision. It is essential to embrace the truth that the very struggles that seem to hold you captive are also the catalyst for your transformation. Instead of allowing the weight of your troubles to define you, let them be the instruments that refine your character and deepen your faith. When you choose to rise above the despair, you begin to see that every moment of difficulty is a stepping stone toward a more purposeful life. In the silence of your heart, when you allow yourself to truly reflect on the lessons hidden within each challenge, you discover that your capacity for hope and renewal is boundless. Moreover, as you walk through these times of trial, remember that the journey to overcoming adversity is not one you must travel alone. There is comfort and strength to be found in the fellowship of those who share your struggles and in the unchanging promises of a love that never fails. Take time to seek solace in prayer and allow the gentle reassurances of a divine presence to infuse your spirit with courage. Let your heart be renewed each day as you rise to meet your challenges. armed with the conviction that every setback is but a prelude to the breakthrough that awaits you. Embrace the reality that each struggle, however painful, is a necessary part of your growth. Do not let the hardships of today rob you of the joy and hope that tomorrow may bring. Instead, stand firm in the belief that your journey is guided by a purpose that transcends the temporary hardships you face. With every step you take, trust that you are moving closer to a future where your trials have given way to triumph, where the scars of yesterday have become the marks of a resilient spirit. In this process, let your faith be the anchor that steadies you, and let your heart be open to the healing power that comes from a love that never wavers, for through each challenge you are being shaped into the person you were always meant to be. My dear friends, there are moments when you give your loyalty so freely, believing that your steadfast commitment will be cherished and reciprocated, only to have that very loyalty misused and taken for granted. The heartache that follows such betrayal can feel overwhelming, as if every ounce of trust you offered has been trampled upon, leaving you to question your own worth and the value of the love you so generously shared. When you experience the sting of betrayal, it is natural to feel disillusioned and to wonder if your willingness to open your heart was a mistake. You might replay those painful moments in your mind, wondering how someone you trusted could treat you with such callous disregard, and feel as though the bitterness of that hurt will forever darken your spirit. Yet, let it be known that your loyalty is a reflection of your deep capacity to love, and its misuse does not diminish your inherent worth. It is a precious gift that speaks of your character, a testament to your ability to stand by others, even in the face of adversity. Though others may exploit that loyalty, their actions reveal more about their own shortcomings than they do about your value. Every tear shed in sorrow is seen by the one who created you, and every moment of pain is an opportunity for divine healing to begin. In the midst of betrayal, you are invited to reflect on the lessons hidden within your suffering, recognizing that even the deepest wounds can become the stepping stones toward a more discerning and resilient heart. Allow yourself the grace to acknowledge the pain, to feel the hurt, and yet not let it define you. Understand that forgiveness is not an act of condoning wrongdoing, but a powerful declaration of freedom, an act of releasing yourself from the burden of bitterness that weighs you down. In forgiving those who have misused your loyalty, you reclaim your strength and open the door to healing. The journey of forgiveness is a difficult one, yet it transforms your hurt into wisdom, teaching you to protect your heart without shutting it completely off to love. As you let go of the anger that seeks to enslave you, you pave the way for the renewing power of grace to fill your soul, reminding you that your value is not determined by the actions of others, but by the divine love that sustains you. Reflect upon the truth that every act of betrayal carries its own consequence. While it may seem that the pain inflicted by others goes unpunished, there is a divine order at work, ensuring that every misdeed will eventually meet its rightful end. The promise of divine justice is a comforting assurance that those who misuse your loyalty will ultimately face the repercussions of their actions. This is not a call for revenge, but a reminder that the scales of justice will balance in time, and that you can trust in the eternal fairness of the Creator. By focusing on this truth, you lift the weight of resentment from your heart and step forward into a future unburdened by the past. In your journey toward healing, take every opportunity to learn from the experience. Each painful moment is a lesson in discernment, teaching you to value yourself and to set boundaries that safeguard your precious heart. Embrace the idea that the betrayal you have suffered is not a marker of your failure, but rather an opportunity for growth, a chance to emerge stronger, more resilient, and wiser in the ways of trust. Your loyalty remains a beautiful testament to your character. And while it may have been misused by some, it does not diminish the light within you. Let your experience serve as a catalyst for a renewed commitment to living authentically, with your eyes fixed on the promises of hope and redemption. So, as you move forward, remember that every trial you endure is not the end of your story, but a beginning, a fresh opportunity to rebuild, to forgive, and to reclaim the fullness of the abundant life that awaits you. Embrace your journey with courage, knowing that the pain of today is paving the way for the strength and wisdom of tomorrow. My dear friends, In the midst of life's trials, when the burden of disappointments and setbacks threatens to overwhelm you, know that there is a divine strength available to lift you up. When you feel that every step forward is met with resistance and your spirit is weighed down by the hardships of this world, it is at that very moment that you are being prepared for a breakthrough. Even when it seems that every door is closed and every path is blocked, there remains an unfailing promise that you are not alone in your struggles, and that the trials you endure are forging a character of resilience and hope that no one can take away from you. It is easy in these times to become discouraged, to allow the pain and fear to cast a long shadow over your future. But remember that each difficulty carries with it the potential for transformation. The challenges you face are not punishments meant to break you, but opportunities for your spirit to grow stronger, for your faith to deepen, and for your heart to be renewed in ways that only true hardship can bring. When the days feel long and the nights are even longer, and the weight of disappointment seems too heavy to bear, take a moment to reflect on the enduring truth that you are cherished by a power that sees your every tear and hears your every prayer. In your darkest moments, when doubt and fear whisper that you are unworthy of hope, hold fast to the promise that you are enveloped in love and guided by a purpose that is far greater than any setback. There is a divine orchestration at work in your life, a plan that is designed to refine you, to teach you the value of perseverance, and to prepare you for the blessings that are yet to come. Even as you navigate the storms, let your heart be open to the quiet assurance that every trial is a stepping stone on the path to a more abundant future. It is natural to feel overwhelmed when challenges come unexpectedly, shaking the foundation of your daily life and making you question the very direction in which you are headed. Yet it is precisely in these moments of uncertainty that you are invited to lean into the comfort of prayer and reflection, to seek the gentle guidance of the one who has promised never to leave you or forsake you. Allow yourself to be still, to listen for that reassuring whisper of hope that tells you that every hardship you face is an integral part of a larger tapestry being woven by a loving Creator. Even when you feel that your strength is failing, know that a divine power is at work within you, renewing your spirit and emboldening you to rise above the circumstances that seek to confine you. Embrace the challenges as opportunities to discover the depth of your inner strength and the beauty of a faith that perseveres despite adversity. Understand that every setback is not an end, but a beginning, a chance to build a foundation of resilience that will carry you through the peaks and valleys of life. Let the memories of past victories remind you that you have weathered storms before and emerged stronger and more determined. Your journey is one of continuous growth, where each obstacle faced is a lesson in endurance, and each moment of despair is countered by the promise of renewal. Every struggle, no matter how painful it seems today, is paving the way for a future where your heart is lighter, your spirit is bolder, and your life is a testament to the transformative power of hope. Even as you confront the challenges of the present, remember that you are more than the sum of your trials. You are a resilient soul, crafted with care and destined for greatness. In the quiet moments of reflection, let the light of truth dispel the shadows of fear and doubt, and allow the love that surrounds you to heal the wounds of yesterday. Trust that as you move forward, the experiences that once seemed insurmountable will become the very fuel that propels you to a life of fulfillment and joy, where every hardship is transformed into a stepping stone towards a brighter tomorrow.